Hey, good morning, guys. Another video on. This time, I'm not only doing David's tea. I'm gonna do all. Well, not all of them, but a good majority of them, which include apha. The ticker on that is APHA. Aurora Cannabis ACB. CGC, which is Canopy Growth Corporation. Kronos, which is Cron, C-R-O-N. Of course, David's tea, which is DT. And there's a lot of other ones that I'll get to in the future here. If you like these videos, hit the like button. If you think it might be helpful for somebody else to see, subscribe to it, and share it. You're more than welcome to share it with anybody you think it might be of use to. The first one that I want to come across this morning is apha. What makes apha so interesting and so solid is apha already has profits. They're a very strong stock. I mean, they've been up and down, hammered here and there by short sellers and stuff like that. But hell, which company, which stock hasn't been done that way? You know, speculation runs wild on all of them, here and there, all the dilution of their stock and stuff like that. But you can make money in all these stocks. But apha, to me, very strong stock to get into. You know, even at its current price, in the sixes. Now, when we just had this little run here, I kind of figured they were too high, and they went there too fast. I mean, the charts were showing very healthy growth in all straight across the board. You know, so it was very deceiving, but you knew the drop off was going to come sooner or later, just depending on where you were at on that train when it come through. But you know, like yesterday, the 10% drop off on Aurora Cannabis, you know, you knew that was coming. If you didn't know it, I mean, you're either a rookie or you're new, and that's okay. It's going to happen. It's going to happen if you're new. So apha, good stock to buy. Solid company. They've got a good heading that, you know, you don't have to worry about, especially if you're going to be playing the long-term game. Now these companies you can do a lot of day trading in, because they have a lot of momentum and a lot of movement during the day, a lot of volatility in them. So you can do a lot of day trading with them if you like to, if you want to. So that's up to you. Once again, this video is for educational purpose only, as well as any of the other of my videos. You trade on behalf of yourself, not me. If there's something I said that helps you, good. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to it, and turn your notifications on. You'll see the rest of my videos. So Aurora Cannabis, moving on down the line. Aurora Cannabis, their unorthodox way of doing business. Let me tell you something about Aurora Cannabis. They have not secured a partner yet, and like some of these other companies that have, like Canopy Growth, Kronos, and others, Aurora Cannabis, just to be clear, they didn't need a partner to begin with to become a powerhouse. They had more cash in pocket than any of these other companies. Not to mention, they are and will continue to be the world's largest marijuana producer in this hunt. They are the biggest dog in this hunt. So with that being said, hell yeah, Aurora Cannabis is a good bet. You know, from the day they hit the NASDAQ, you know, I've told people, hey, you know, that's a good, safe, solid bet. It's been a good one for me as well. I've made a lot of money in Aphria and Aurora Cannabis, even though Aurora Cannabis. Now I wasn't one of them that bought into it as soon as it hit the NASDAQ. I stayed away from it because in that time period it seemed like all the positive news that come out on these pot stocks, they tumbled. So I just kind of I veered away from good news, just like I did get wound up in the whole legalization day, and I had to get out pretty quick before it tumbled some more there. But you know, like I said, I'm human as well. I got caught up in that little blitz, but you know, you know, you can fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me twice. You know, so but they're turning around now. They've got real healthy growth. I mean, their gains are ridiculous as far as revenue and their income and all that good stuff. Now I'm not getting into technical data. I'm just showing you that you know, the charts are healthy and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into a bunch of boring ass shit that nobody really wants to see. I'm just giving you my opinion on it and the way I do it. Kronos, Kron, man, it's just a little powerhouse. I'm gonna give a price prediction this year, just based on where it's at right now. I'm gonna go anywhere from $20 to $26 on this stock this year. So there's still a little room to get in on it. To me, it's went up there a little, not necessarily out of my range, but I like to accumulate, you know, positions in different positions on ways down, and you know, see how it rolls up. But anyway, so I did make quite a bit of money off of Kronos in its earlier stages. I think, I don't really remember, but I think I got into Kronos at a little under, either a little under 6 or a little over 6, and I sold out of it at $12.85, and did pretty good on it. And that was a 1 week hold, or no, not a 1 week hold. I don't remember how long of a hold it was. I held on to it until I seen good movement out of it, and that was a healthy moving stock as well. Now it's hit that $13 mark, and it's just kind of bouncing. It's kind of bouncing in that 13 range, from 12, 13, you know, and then over 13. The diamond in the rough right now to me is David's Tea. For the simple reason that, you know, you kind of know which direction they're going to be heading in the future, because like I said in the last 2 videos that I made, it's a tea company. You know, tea is a plant. Cannabis is a plant too, so we're in luck. So that's going to take place. Now I had a subscriber put a little link up on one of my videos yesterday. It was originally put out October 24th, but it was reposted on the 17th of January 2019, about the Federated Investors Incorporated buying new positions in David's Tea. They acquired 60,000 more shares in the company stock, valued at approximately $162,000, and that's a new position. So they hold many positions on this company, as do I, just like the rest of these stocks. So you follow the money. It'll take you where you want to go, where you need to go. The great thing about the markets today, if you're new, is there's guaranteed money in these markets. If you lose, it's honestly your fault. You have to have a backbone in these markets, especially in the cannabis market. You got all these people out here telling you, hey, it's real volatile. I wouldn't get into it if I was a new investor. Bullshit. I don't care what anybody says. Bullshit. I've been into it since day one, and fucking, I love it, man. Because once you get in there and figure out the trends and everything and how it works, man, it's just like anything else. You get good at the NASDAQ, you play the NASDAQ. You get good at OTC, you play OTC, or whatever. The Dow, whatever your choice might be. That's clearly up to you. But there's guaranteed money in these markets. So I mean, if you go in here, and even if you started with $500, you put $100 in a free, $100 in ACP, CGC, Chronos, and David's Tea. In 2 years, 3 years, man, that $500 is gonna quadruple, if not more. I mean, it's just the way it is. I seen a lady in the store yesterday when I went in there, and she bought a bundle of lottery tickets. No, I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't hating on lottery tickets or anything else like that. I thought it was funny. When you go in and you buy lottery tickets, they're preying on your hope that, oh, I'll hit it big one day. I'll come in this store and then boom, overnight I'll scratch this thing off and bam, I'm a fucking millionaire. Man, the odds are so small of that, so I gave it a nickname for lottery tickets. That's a poor man's stock market. Because, you put your money in. She probably had about $70, $80 worth of lottery tickets, and she probably won $20. But that's no return. That's a big loss, and the money is gone. The way I explain it to a lot of people I talk to is, if you go put that same $80 in the stock, and you buy so many shares of David's Tea, or I don't care if you bought 5 shares of Aurora Cannabis, and let's just say Aurora Cannabis goes in the direction of Amazon, I think you got a lot more money out of the deal than you would have if you would have went and got that lottery ticket. Now, on that note, Aurora Cannabis, back to its partnership thing, yeah, I think they'll eventually get a joint venture with a company, maybe Coca-Cola or something like that. They've already been dancing around a little bit with Coca-Cola, from what I understand. They don't really need anybody. Aurora Cannabis doesn't. I mean, they have a lot of money they're throwing around. Now, are they diluting their stock by offering deals like that? Yeah, they are. So what? I mean, they know the future of Aurora Cannabis, and they know their market. They are very strategical of what they're doing. And the world's largest beverage company, okay, Coca-Cola. I mean, why wouldn't you hook up with the world's largest cannabis company? You know what I'm saying? I mean, why wouldn't you? Big companies like big companies. I mean, you're not going to see Coca-Cola pair up with a company that's going to push out 150,000 kilograms a year. I mean, you're talking about Aurora Cannabis that's going to be pushing 650 to 750 per year, year over year. So, you know, for the beginner investor, instead of going and buying lottery tickets, I mean, I would invest in all these companies. I didn't get the CGC, and I will now. CGC, man, they're crazy. They keep finding new ways into the American market. They keep finding a way to punch across that border, and yeah, they are strong. They are a strong contender, and everybody puts them as the front runner. You know, I'm not really going to dog CGC at all. I mean, they've got it figured out. You know what they're wanting to do, but each one of these companies has a plan, and they have a cap of where it's going to stop. And you know, the winners are going to be the winners, and there are no losers in this game. They're all going to make solid profits, and they're all racing in that direction. You know, so a few things happen, and all these things they skyrocket. So it's going to be a very healthy market for all these stocks. So anybody coming into stocks today, I would tell them, you know, hey, just pick one. You know, I like them all. So anyway, like the video, subscribe to my channel, share it. I don't care where you share it to. If you like it, if you think it'll help somebody, new investors, whatever, take one down, pass it around. I don't care. Y'all have a good day. Good luck on these markets. Not a lot of people. See ya.